Do the Broncos have what it takes to go to the Super Bowl this year? Well, guess what? We'll be talking about that and more on this week's Bronco Chat.
So go ahead, pop some corn, pour yourself a cold one, and get ready for Broncos Chat.
Hi everybody, welcome to Broncos Chat. This is the first episode. My name is Davey.
Yeah, and I'm Josh, and welcome to the mid-season of the Broncos season. So
Yes. So basically what this show is going to be is we're both really big Denver Broncos fans, in case you couldn't tell. And there's not really like any shows that talk about the Broncos very much, so we're going to go ahead and do it. So pour yourself up a cold beer, and this is real beer.
this
And
is.
maybe get yourself some chips, and we're going to talk about...
Let's talk Broncos.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk while the other one was talking about.
That's true. Sorry, I forgot about that rule.
Okay, so what we're going to do is whoever has the ball gets to talk most of the time, then we can pass it, and that you can still interrupt a little bit, but you can't talk like super much.
No, you can intercept it, but it's got to be a good point. You know?
Yeah, that's right. There are interceptions in this.
Yeah, but I mean, we just argue a lot about Broncos, so
That's right.
We get heated.
So you had a good idea about doing an introduction like in class, so you get the ball.
Oh, okay, so basically, like if you're in like
Looking at
speech
that.
class, basically you gotta stand up, tell you who you are, like your favorite stuff. So pretty much, my name is Josh. Love Broncos, my favorite team in the whole NFL, obviously. And then probably, I don't know, some of my favorite players like Emmanuel Sanders, Talib, Von Miller. So I really want a Von Miller jersey, but you know, my dad can't give me one. Brock Osweiler, and then probably like Garrett Bowles.
Yeah, he's a rookie this year, but he's having a good game.
Yeah, so I'll pass this off to you.
Here, we should throw it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
There we go.
Well, my name is Davey. We're probably not going to do last names just yet.
Yeah.
Because, we don't want, it could be like some spam or something.
There's a lot of weirdos on it.
That's right, so we're just going to keep a first name from now on. I'm from Colorado, too. Favorite team is Broncos, absolutely. My favorite player is Von Miller, because I have a jersey.
Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP, not just regular MVP. MVP of the whole Super Bowl. I also like Emmanuel Sanders, Demaryius Thomas, DJ Anderson, Garrett Bowles. Brock Osweiler is pretty good, but I gotta say I'm a more Trevor Siemian guy myself. More on that later. And so let's get into this. So first we have a mid-season update.
Yeah.
So we'll just both talk to that one.
Okay.
So Broncos are have an okay record. It's 3-5.
Yeah, it's
right now.
I mean, it's not best, but it could definitely be worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse because we've definitely won some key games this year. We definitely could have lost the Raiders. Definitely could have lost the Bills. Well, we did lose the Bills, but that was close at least.
No, yeah, that's a good point. But I think at the beginning of the season is really where you're trying to figure out your team.
That's right, and I think they're on the right track.
Yeah, and we're right at that tipping point right now where I think if they get their heads really in the game, I think they could really figure it out.
So let's do this. I'm thinking 10-6 this year for the Broncos.
That's
my guess. You can put that underneath. I'll put that underneath me later. David's guess for Broncos record. We're going 10-6 this year. I think they might have a tough time next time they play the Chiefs again because the Chiefs are definitely going to be the team to beat this year in the AFC West. So I think that's the only game they're going to have trouble with for the rest of the year. So I'm thinking 10-6. Here, what about you, Charles?
I'm going to have to... I think that 10-6 is a good guess, but honestly, if I'm going to be honest with myself, I can't sell them short. I want them to go... 11-5.
11-5 will be a good record.
That's the best record that they could get at this point. But that does mean they gotta win
That is 8 games in a row.
They gotta win 8 games. The rest of the second half of the season, if a team wins eight games in a row,
okay,
they're Super Bowl bound.
So what do you think of the team they're gonna have a tough time against, though?
I was thinking the Pats, which is this week's matchup, but
more on that later.
Yes, but we'll go into that. Bengals not so much. Raiders not so much.
Bengals should be a
Chargers not so much.
Chargers are easy. We already beat them.
Yeah, games I was probably worried about most were Philadelphia, which was this last week.
That was I think their toughest game of the year.
That was a tough loss, and I'm gonna have to go with probably Kansas City.
Kansas City,
good team.
So, well. Okay, so that's it for the mid-season update, everybody.
Yeah.
Next up, we got this week's matchup. Put on the screen. Okay,
yeah, so why don't you take it away?
So this week's matchup we got against the New England Patriots. Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really tough game for the Broncos, but, well, personally, if we're just looking at numbers here, New England does not have the #1 defense or the #1 offense. Broncos does have #1 defense.
That's
so
true.
if they don't even have the #1 offense, there's no way they're going to do well against numbers. If we're just going by numbers here, folks, I'm sure there's going to be like a million comments saying Patriots are a better team. Not numbers-wise.
No.
I think it's going to be a lot closer than anyone thinks.
Yeah, #1 defense #1 defense can't be beat. I mean, you got Von Miller on the outside. He's gonna bum rush that Tom Brady until he starts crying.
So how many sacks? Because I have 6 written here. How many sacks do you think Von Miller?
6 sacks. That's pretty good. I was gonna go with 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
Because him and I think Talib's probably gonna get like 3 interceptions.
I think so. Because Tom Brady is a good quarterback, but their receivers aren't. New England receivers aren't very good.
No.
A lot of mistakes. A very young team also, and Talib is a veteran.
Yeah. They crack under pressure. Akeem Talib doesn't.
No.
If he's dealing with some crap, he'll pull your chain off your neck.
No.
And then send you home.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think as well they might have a tough game. Because you got to keep in mind, folks, Akeem Talib is from the streets.
That's right. He's bald. He's tough. He doesn't deal with no crap.
When they played, well, maybe put a clip up here. Last year when Talib played the Raiders, he snatched Michael Crabtree's chain right off his neck. So hopefully we can have the clip up right here, because and that's just how you handle things in the streets. If someone disrespects you, try to score opposing team, you gotta pull their chain.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 2 interceptions from Talib this week is what I got written down. 6 sacks from Von Miller. And Dominic Pecco, defensive lineman, I'm going 2 sacks.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to say, Tom Brady's offense, I'm guessing 141 yards overall the whole day.
And that's not going to be on the run either. You can't run on the Broncos defense. That's all going to be passing.
Yeah, the day the Patriots run is the day where I stop smoking so much weed.
That's funny.
So,
for those of you who don't watch, that's a funny joke, because Josh works at a dispensary.
Yeah,
so
I get all the legal weed that I want.
That's cool.
It's one of the perks of living in Denver.
That's cool. So yeah, let's have a picture of you up at next to some weed.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yeah.
That's me with some Granddaddy Kush.
Yeah. I tried one. That was pretty scary, but I would definitely try it.
Yeah, you kept shouting at my neighbor to turn down his music.
It was pretty scary. Everything was like really loud all at once.
Yeah, you say you could hear my neighbor's
thoughts. It would be cool. For maybe one of the shows this year, we should smoke some of that legal weed and watch the game.
That'd be pretty crazy. Usually I do that. I do that pretty much every week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I also do shots of alcohol. I can't really say.
Cool. I haven't had a shot yet, but I do like cold beer, and this is real beer.
That is real beer. It's real cold.
Kevin's probably gonna watch and go, "You guys are drinking apple cider," but it is real beer.
Yeah. Well, Kevin doesn't know shit.
You hold up against the light, it wouldn't be fizzing like this.
Yeah. This is an apple cider, Kevin. So if you're watching, Kevin, you stay at your mom's place, because next time we hook up the N64, the GameCube.
I still like chips better than cold beer, but cold beer is good.
I mean, chips are good, but I think I like weed more.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I haven't tried it enough.
Weed's good. I smoked it so much one time, this girl that lived next to me came over and said, "Shut up." And I said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "That weed's too loud."
That's cool.
I went, "Shut up."
Because it is pretty smelly. First time I ever smelled it, I thought it was a skunk.
Yeah, it smelled like skunk fart.
Yeah.
All right.
So this week's matchup, we put like some cool stuff.
Yeah.
First of all, we're probably going to both talk about the keys to victory this week for the Broncos. Main key to victory for me this week, that's got to be that defense.
Yeah.
Defense is really going to have to show up this week. Tom Brady is a Super Bowl quarterback. He's a Super Bowl MVP. I think probably top 3 best quarterbacks in the league this year. Patriots don't have a super good running game, but they got good passing. So we're going to have to shut that down. With Akeem Talib and Chris Harris on the corners, I don't think that's going to be too hard. What do you think the key to victory? One more. We got to get C.J. Anderson and the run game going because New England's defensive line is a joke this year. What do you think the keys to victory are, Josh?
I think key to victory is probably going to be weather.
Weather might, because this game is in Denver.
Yeah, it's been cold here for the past couple of days, but if it snows, Tom Brady's going to make some like new rule where like if he thinks about passing it, then the refs are going to say it's incomplete pass and it's fumble.
Because of the snow.
Because of that stupid, AFC playoff game against Raiders.
Yeah, I definitely don't like the Raiders, but the Raiders did get really screwed out of that Super Bowl.
They got gypped out of that.
Yeah.
So
Tom Brady definitely, you know, the refs love Tom Brady. There's no question about that, guys. The refs really love Tom Brady. They give him all the calls he wants. I'm not a big fan of Brady. Here, I'll take the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Tom Brady. I think he's a good quarterback, but as a person, I don't really like him.
No.
His wife is from, like, Europe or something.
Something like Spanish town.
That's right, and that's bad. You know, you gotta marry, if you're American, you should probably marry American.
No, you gotta keep the bloodline within the country.
That's right. No, I don't care about, like, other races. Like, you can marry... If you're black, you can marry a white person. If you're Mexican, you can marry Asian.
But they gotta be American.
We have to be American.
You gotta keep the pillars of America strong, you know?
That's right. No, because that's what my dad's always saying. He's always saying that, like, if you're American, you have to marry American, because then otherwise you're going to pollute the bloodline.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about race. It's just America. That's what matters. Like, you can't marry someone from outside the bloodline.
Yeah, and guys,
I want to hear your thoughts on that.
And guys, David's dad's pretty smart. He works online for Chevy Auto Parts.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, he knows what he's talking about.
And he used to be a power line worker too.
That's right. Until he electrocuted himself. And
yeah, his hand. He has a fake hand because if you even have like the smallest hole in one of your gloves, you can like totally shock yourself, and he totally like shocked his whole arm.
Shit.
That's why he has that on his hand.
Yeah. So
it looks pretty cool though.
No, it does.
It's like Anakin.
Yeah. It does. It's not as cool, but
yeah, it's just kind of like a regular.
It's not like CG.
Yeah, maybe we could put a photo. I don't think he'll let me take a photo of it though.
No, probably not.
Okay. Put a picture of Anakin. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Anakin Skywalker's pretty cool.
Yeah, he moves
a little pear, like space pear.
Yeah, that was cool. Maybe we put that in too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, but one thing that I think this week really depends on is quarterback, because Broncos don't really know who they're going to have as quarterback.
That's right, guys. And that's going to be the next section of the show.
That's the next section. It's going to be quarterback debate.
That's right. In fact, let's do that now. Quarterback debate, everybody. Coach Vance Joseph, who personally I've been thrilled with this year as the coach.
Yeah, he's doing a great job this year. I mean, the numbers say otherwise, but like
that defense has never looked better though. It's because Vance Joseph is a good defensive coach.
Yeah. Also, players look really psyched to play.
That's true, and that's what matters is morale.
Yeah.
And Vance Joseph's been a great coach this year, but when asked this week if who was going to start Brock Osweiler or Thursday, Vance Joseph quote said, "We'll see." So that's going to be the next part of the show is debate, because we got some bad blood here. Not bad blood, but we do have some differing opinions here on who should be quarterback.
Yeah,
so how about you start, and I might intercept it from you.
Okay, but I got to tell you, we both want what's best for Broncos.
That's right.
However, I think the best way to get that is Brock Osweiler.
Okay.
He's a little bit outsider. He's Denver's boy. He started off in Denver and then went to Texas. They said, "No, heck with you." And it's like, "Oh, well, we'll fucking take you back." I mean, he's got a weird shaped head, but I mean, that mean it gives him more focus, more clarity. So I think
he's very tall, and that's good for a quarterback.
Yeah,
as well.
He can look over a line, and I think that in a given moment he could throw a 98-yard pass all in the air.
He's got a really good arm. He had a good arm in college too. My dad used to watch him play in college.
Yeah, that was before he blew his arm off. So I mean, I'm gonna go with Brock Osweiler this week. I mean, he had a rough week last week, but I mean, kid could play.
Yeah,
kid could play. So I'll give this off to you.
So personally, I'm gonna go a little bit controversial here. I don't think the quarterback choice for this week is gonna matter as much as we may think. Because I think as long as the defense is putting points up on the board, I think if the defense puts enough points on the board, the offense isn't going to need to do much. So I think Brock or Trevor could win this game. Because I think if Akeem Talib gets the amount of receptions I'm predicting, if Von Miller maybe gets a strip sack, a fumble, something like that, we could be good. And also a running game with C.J. Anderson and Jamal Charles. But I'm going to go with Trevor Siemian.
See, I don't know.
Because he's a team captain, and he earned that position. He did earn the starting spot over Brock Osweiler. And even though Brock Osweiler is better at scrambling, Trevor Siemian is a better pocket passer, and it's because he's got good eyes. A lot of people know about Trevor Siemian. He did have corrective eye surgery at the age of 17, so he's got like double good eyes. That's Brock Osweiler.
See, I don't know about it. I think Trevor Siemian's arm is about as good as your dad's. I think he sucks.
Yeah, that means because my dad had a burnout thing. You think he sucks? You don't think he's good at all?
I think he was good, but now he's not having a very good year.
No, he started good though.
Yeah.
So in an ideal situation, I think it'd be cool to give Paxton Lynch a shot, but he's hurt this week, guys. We're not going to be able to see Paxton Lynch until probably a lot later.
That's true. Paxton Lynch has been putting in his hours, but if you're injured, I don't want you playing.
That's right. He's only going to ruin his body. Yeah. Okay, so this week, what we're going to do is we're going to do a cool little section called "What to Look Players to Watch." The difference makers that might win this week's game against the Patriots. So my players to watch this week are Talib, and Von Miller, and C.J. Anderson. I think if Talib and Von Miller put up good numbers, I think they could get maybe a pick six or a fumble six, something like that. And I think C.J. Anderson, if he's in the red zone, he's dangerous, guys. So those are my guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Talib because, like I said, he's gonna get like 4 interceptions. Von Miller's gonna get 4.5 sacks.
I know him from the Patriots, like from the streets, like Talib.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's from the streets, but like he yanked a chain. That's how you do it.
I mean, that's how you deal with a man that's giving you attitude. Is you disrespect.
Remember when we saw that Ice Cube movie?
So the Compton one.
Yeah, that's straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton. Yeah.
Talib kind of looks like one of those guys, like one of those tough guys from that movie. So, and I don't think anyone from the Patriots. It's as cool, tough looking as Talib. Michael Crabtree didn't give Talib the respect he deserves, so that's why Talib definitely had to yank that chain off of Michael Crabtree.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with my playmakers as Talib, Von Miller, MVP. I'm gonna go with Brock Osweiler. I'm guessing he's gonna get about 350, 400 yards. And Emmanuel Sanders is gonna get at least 2 touchdowns this week. So.
Yeah, he's back now, so I think they're going to try to give him the ball. That's a good pick right there.
Yeah. Plus he's fast, and if it's snowing, you can't outrun Emmanuel Sanders in snow.
No, absolutely not. That's what Denver has. If it snows, Denver has the advantage because New England doesn't get a lot of snow.
That's true. No, it's pretty much like Arizona.
Okay.
All right.
So next we got the score prediction, guys. That's what you've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Score prediction between the Patriots and the Broncos. So I'll go first. My prediction. That cold beer made me have to burp a lot.
Yeah, it does that. There's a lot of gas.
It's stuck here.
Well, what helps is if you eat a lot of potatoes, so go ahead and eat some of those.
Okay, so this week I have the score being 38-19 to the Denver Broncos. I'm feeling 5 touchdowns and a field goal from Brandon McManus, and then 19 for the New England Patriots. I have the 19 because I can see there being a safety, because it might be a slippery, lighty game.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. So my guess for the game is going to be 49-3 for Broncos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think
that's going to be a blowout.
Because I think Patriots...
They're thinking a blowout.
Patriots are going to come in, they're going to be thinking they're all hot shit.
And then it's going to snow and they're going to screw up.
And they're going to snow, and they're going to be like, oh, what the heck's this white stuff coming out from the sky?
Yeah.
And then...
that's interesting.
Broncos are going to run them over, and then, I don't know, Patriots will get a field goal barely.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I'm going to intercept it from you because you guys might be thinking like, oh, that's crazy score. But you guys forget, every year the Broncos do blow out one team every single year. And they haven't done that yet. So you're thinking that's true. It's going to be the blowout.
Yeah. I mean, because Pats are going to come in all confident, having big dicks. So, I mean, going to take that away from them, strip them of their Super Bowl hierarchy.
Yeah, because I think the Pats are thinking, 3-5. You know, but the Broncos, how good the Broncos are isn't reflecting their record right now. So they're definitely not looking like a 3-5 team. They look like a 6-2 team this year.
They play some hard teams.
Those games have been close. The Bills looked great this year. The Chiefs looked really good this year. Those were 2 tough games. So okay, so you're thinking 49-3?
Yeah.
Okay.
49-3.
Okay.
So bunch of T's.
So that's 2 Broncos wins.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, what's the All right, so this section is called wild
Take the
card.
ball
Oh,
if you're
sorry.
gonna talk.
Yeah, sorry guys. So I got one of the last things, a wild card of the week. So this is pretty much who we think is going to be coming out of the blue, kind of who we're not expecting.
That's right.
To do well. And my say is going to be Brock Osweiler. I think he's going to get 4 touchdowns, 350 to 400 yards.
If he plays.
I think he's going to start, and not only that, I think he's going to make a fool of the New England defense.
That's cool.
He's going to go out there and command the field, kind of like General George S. Patton when he invaded Italy.
Oh, that's cool. We learned about that in class.
Yeah, so I've been trying to use a lot more stuff that I've learned in history.
You're good
class.
at history. He takes a lot of the history classes at our school.
Oh.
So my wild card pick this week is going to be Jamal Charles. We haven't seen a lot of Jamal Charles this year. He hasn't been playing a lot of snaps. We've pretty much put him on like third down situations if it's third and short. So I'm thinking this week Jamal Charles, because DJ Anderson I think is definitely going to show up, and he's good in the snow too. He's got a low center of gravity. He's got a big booty. He's got some junk in the trunk, guys.
He's got big feet too. So
that's true. I think he's going to really power through that line. But I'm thinking Jamal Charles and a couple screen passes might get some yards, especially if it's snowing.
He's also from Kansas City. He was.
Yeah, they got rid of him because they were idiots. He's the best back they ever had. Okay. Great. I think that's it for the show, guys.
I think that's it. I think we're expecting Denver win.
I do think I think the Broncos might get a safety. I don't know if Brock Osweiler is going to be used to that snow. He did spend Texas and a whole year if he's there. And Trevor Siemian, also not a Colorado quarterback, so we'll take a look.
That's true.
So we'll see you next Saturday, guys. Enjoy the game. Pour up a cold beer.
Yeah. Be sure to join us next week where we'll review the next game, and then the game after that is against Bengals. So that one should be a good
Get ready
one
for the Bengals. Domitov Peko, who is our defensive lineman, that's his little team. So
there's some bad blood.
Bad blood there. Okay, guys. So we'll see you next Saturday for what ended up happening on this game. See how close we were. Talk about what happened, and get ready for the Bengals. So goodbye.
All right. See you guys.